Alright, here we go. You know, one entry left. I spent a bunch of time last night and today trying to rebuild. We'll see if we get lucky. I don't know. This is, this front-runner spam is really difficult to deal with, and unfortunately I don't have Narita Taishin, and I don't have the best technology for front-runners, but I did manage to get a decent End Closer King Halo and a new Bourbon, so we'll see if they can carry me through to Group A. If not, I don't know. We'll figure out what we're doing, but last minute rebuilds have worked for us in the past, so hopefully that also happens today, and we'll be able to do Group A finals. It's probably going to be a very short stream. I was considering just doing this as a video, but it's like, whatever, it's easier for me to just set up a stream. It's less work, so screw it. We'll just do a short stream. I may come back and stream later, do like a Persona stream or something. We'll see. But I may need to lie down for a little bit. I'm really tired. I did not get a lot of sleep, and I've just been grinding for like a lot of hours. I'm already feeling kind of burnt out. So let's stop wasting time, and we'll see if we can do it. Not feeling particularly confident, but I'm feeling better about what I've got going than I did yesterday. So we'll see. So we got this End Closer King Halo. It's not like the best thing ever, but it's better than what we've had so far for End Closers. And then I managed to get this Bourbon first try. Pretty good, pretty close to what we've been encountering and losing to. So hopefully this can do it for us. I tried doing a Saiyan Sky, but unfortunately it just did not have the best run. Didn't get taking the lead. I was considering just sending this anyways. It's got like a ton of uniques on it, but I think the better option is to just throw Chio back in. So I think we run these two and this Chio. I think that's going to be our best shot. We'll see. Leave Chio. And he's got a triple double S, front, pace, and late seem to get completely shut down. Chio, if there's not a ton of front runners, can do well. We're praying King can carry us, or that this Bourbon is cracked. I think this is the best that we have going right now. So we're just going to send it, and we'll see. It'll be very disappointing to not make it into Group A, but it has happened before, and it probably will happen again. There's not much we can do about it. These matchups are rough. I think I'm going to have to plan out some frontrunner parents for the future, because a lot of the, I think everything except for the last Zodiac Cup is sprint, mile, or medium. Mediums we should be able to do great on, but I'm going to need front runners for miles and sprints, it looks like, because people are just spamming the shit out of front runners. But we've seen End Closer King Halo do pretty well so far, so let's see if ours can also do well. We're not even gonna look. We're not even gonna look. Don't even show me.
美しい青空が広がる東京レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
十分に実力を出せるレースとなりそうですね。
このレース最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗三冠馬娘ゴールドシップ1番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗秋の三冠馬娘マルゼンスキー。注目のここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘キングヘイロー。2枠2番での出走。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。
Of course, Bourbon late starts. Come on, bro.
マルゼンスキーとアイネスフージ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ゴールドシップ。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出るのはアイネスフージ。マルゼンスキー並んでくる。激しい先頭争い。そしてその外を回ってミホノブルボン1馬審査センウスカイ。ここまでが先頭集団。マルゼンスキー快調に飛ばしていきます。
通常運転中エラーを検知。巨大チョコ発見。たー副産物を取得しました。
先頭はマルゼンスキー単身で飛ばしていきます。続いてミホノブルボン、3番手にアイネスフージ、外を回ります。セイウンスカイ、5番手には大気シャトル。1馬身離れて桜千代の王大欅を越え4コーナーへ。互いに足を止めている展開。これは直線勝負になるか。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。ゴールドシップ、外で足を止めています。ゴールドシップまだ抑えたままだ。気持ちよく逃げているマルゼンスキー。
止まるな、駆け抜けろ。それ
栄光まで400。内から仕掛けたのはキングヘイロー。バルデンスキー先頭はバルデンスキー。これは強いキングヘイロー。追い込んでくる。100を通過。リードを開いていくバルデンスキー。
I don't think there's enough time.
キングヘイローバルデンスキー。足色は衰えない。
Yeah, that late start was really unfortunate. I think Bourbon would have taken it there if she hadn't gotten that late start. It's so frustrating.
参りましょう。
1番人気
Don't even show me. Alright, can we not have catastrophic late starts, please? If I'm gonna lose, I want to at least lose fairly, not to some catastrophic late start. Can I lose fairly and not to RNG, please? At least.
芝1600ジェミニ杯9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。3番人気には三冠馬娘ゴールドシチー。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗三冠馬娘ゴールドシップ。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って、ここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘キングヘイロー1番人気です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Why are we getting late starts every race, bro?
先行争いは2番ミホノブルボン、5番ミホノブルボン、9番ミホノブルボン。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気キングヘイロー、2番ミホノブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのは2番ミホノブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは5番ミホノブルボン、9番ミホノブルボン、3番手2馬審査大気シャトル。
投打上昇開始。
1馬審査桜千代の王、2馬身3馬身開いてゴールドシチーキングヘイロー。ここにいた内をついてゴールドシップ。1馬身離れて成田大臣キングヘイロー。果たしてどうでしょうか。
馬場状態を確認しながら走っている感じですね。まだ本気ではないですよ。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。キングヘイロー外で足を止めています。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは2番ミホノブルボン。最終コーナー
勝利をつかめ。
千代の王並んできた。
私の思い、今日までの努力、今こそ満開
It's
の時。
looking like it might be close here.
ここで先頭に立った第一シャトル桜千代の王突っ込んでくる。100を通過第一シャトルまだリードをキープしています。
This is why we took Chio.
抜け出した桜千代
This is exactly why we took Chio. There we go.
桜千代の王
今日までの努力、花開きました。実力を見せてあげる。
If we can just get matchups like that, Chio can just clear. Okay, I'm not seeing front
4
runners.
番人気
Still not looking. But I'm not seeing front runners.
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦。馬娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。現在1番人気はトリプルティアラの馬娘ウオッカ。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子、ここまで無敗三冠馬娘成田大臣。注目のここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘キングヘイロー。8枠8番での出走。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
最高峰からのレースとなったキングヘイロー、大丈夫か。
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが彼女の実力の見せ所です。
ミホノブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はミホノブルボン単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは待機シャトル。その後西のフラワーキングヘイロー。ペースが速い。
スタミナを切らさないか心配です。
糖度上昇開始。
まだ牽制し合っているのか、互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
依然先頭はミホノブルボン。続いて待機シャトル。3番手には西のフラワー。大欅を越え4コーナーへ。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。まだ
King's looking good.
差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。キングヘイロー前を狙っているぞ。うわっ外で足を止めています。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは西のフラワー。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に立ち上がったのはミホノブルボン。
She's not proccing her unique.
キングヘイロー驚異的な
I think she suffered from success.
西のフラワー。先頭は西のフラワー。これは強い。残り200。食い下がる第一シャトル。西のフラワー。リード
Oh, King, why you like this?
西のフラワー。着彩。
悪くないわ。でもここで止まりたくもないの。
Oh, King and Chio really let me down there. They both could have taken that. King was looking so good, but I think she suffered from success. She didn't hit her unique. I don't know what Chio was doing there. If we don't win here, it's over.
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦。馬娘たちが全身全霊をかけて臨みます。
There's a lot of front runners.
ここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘桜千代の王。実力は負けていません。2番人気ここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘スマートファルコン。注目のここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘キングヘイロー。1枠1番での出走。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはスマートファルコン、9番ミホノブルボン、マルゼンスキー。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気桜千代の王。 スマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます。キングヘイローペースが速い。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが。
さあ花に立ったのはスマートファルコン。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはマルゼンスキー。
糖度上昇開始。
3番手には8番ミホノブルボン。後から
Not feeling very confident here.
9番ミホノブルボン並んでくる。この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。大欅を越え4コーナーへ。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。ギリギリ詰めるマルゼンスキー桜千代のまだ抑えたままだ。キングヘイロー前を狙っているぞ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのはスマートファルコン。400を切りました。
King's letting me down again.
繰り下がるスマートファルコン。先頭はスマートファルコン。これは強いスマートファルコン。
Yeah, it's over.
強い強すぎる。完全に抜け出した。
I don't know why King isn't proccing her unique. She could have won this one too.
スマートファルコン突き放して勝ったのはスマート。
Nothing I can do about it. If they don't want to do their thing, then you just can't win.
最近星
4番
What's the win here? I always get 2 W's. 2 W's every entry. It's ridiculous. We would have won that first one if Bourbon hadn't late started. I'm really upset about that. I'd rather lose this one. If we win this one, then we lost because of a late start.
東京レース場ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
このレース最も人気を集めているのは秋の三冠馬娘1番ミホノブルボン。1番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。ここまで無敗2大マイル戦覇者待機シャトル。注目のここまで無敗トリプルティアラの馬娘キングヘイロー。4枠4番での出走。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘その
Double late start, great.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはサイレンス鈴鹿3番ミホノブルボン1番ミホノブルボン。最後方からのレースとなったキングヘイロー大丈夫か。
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが彼女の実力の見せ所です。
サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。花を奪っていたのはサイレンス鈴鹿。続きましたセイウンスカイ1馬身離れて
糖度上昇開始。
1馬身差3番ミホノブルボン。ここまでが先頭集団。先頭は変わらずサイレンス鈴鹿。続いて1番ミホノブルボン。その後ろにセイウンスカイ。外から行く3番ミホノブルボン。大欅を越え4コーナーへ。1番ミホノブルボン。ここで抜け出した。先頭は見合ったまま。これは直線勝負になるか。キングヘイロー前を狙っていると。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは1番ミホノブルボン。最終コーナー。
Oh, now you proc your unique, huh? Now you proc it.
待機シャトル行きました。400を切りました。待機シャトル並びかけてきた。待機シャトルここで抜け出した。突っ込んでくる待機シャトル。
She still loses anyways. Yeah, Tamama Cross would have passed her. Doesn't matter.
追い下がる2番手争いはサイレンス鈴鹿タママクロス待機シャトル1着でゴールイン。実力をいかな
Okay, well, at least we didn't fail to get into Group A because of a late start. We failed because this person right here, this friggin' horse, decided not to proc her unique twice when she would have won. She just procced her damn unique.
マスターの感謝。
That's it. I'm not gonna stream Group B finals. We know we're gonna win Group B finals. Like Group B is a joke. I have a Group A team. It's gonna win so easily. I guess the question is, what is the next thing?
負けるな。お疲れ様です。どれがお好み？なんちゃって。
Now, Cancer already have Cancer Platinum, so we don't really care that much about Cancer. It looks like it's going to be a medium.
うちのちっちゃい弟もさ、私のこと応援してくれてるんだって。
2200 medium.
頑張らないとな。
So, not going to be as prolific frontrunner spam, and closers are going to do better on it. But of course, I already have Cancer Platinum, so it's unfortunate. Leo, we don't have. Leo's going to be a sprint. Okay.
ついおせっかい焼いちゃうんだよね。
So, Nishino Flower is going to be good here. We run like 2 frontrunners and Nishino Flower, maybe. Might be good on there. Or a front pace late, potentially.
ちゃんとみんなを見ててすごいな。
Virgo, we're back to medium.
変わったとこもあるけど。
And this is going to be the medium dirt. Okay, Virgo is the medium dirt. Which is why we got Inari 1. So this will be our Inari 1. And then we're probably back to obnoxious frontrunner spam in Libra.
どれがお好み？
Which, I forgot, I don't think I got this one platinum. I don't remember. I think I went dry for a while. I just have these last 3. I just have Aries, Pisces, and Aquarius, right?
お疲れさん。
Yeah, I have Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries.
なんでも姉ちゃさんが聞きますよ。
Let's see, Scorpio back to medium. Good, we like mediums. Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius is a long. I thought Aries was the only long. Okay, Sagittarius is... It's Arimakinan.
ついおせっかい焼いちゃうんだよね。
Capricorn back to sprint. And then for the last 3, we don't really care because we already have platinum. Mile,
新入生に校舎の
medium, and then I know this one's long, yeah.
あの
Kika
キラキラ
Show.
したね。
I think, or no, this is Tenno Spring. Tenno Spring is 3200. Okay, so I guess, considering we don't really care about Cancer, and it's somewhat easy to build for, I may try to get an extremely head start on Leo. Because I would like Leo Platinum. We're trying to get all the plats that I couldn't get. So Gemini, obviously not happening. Leo, potentially. So I'm going to have to look into this one. And then Virgo is going to be interesting, because it's like the only medium dirt. All the other dirts are miles, and I think it's going to be the only dirt for a while. Oh no, we got a dirt coming up. This one's a mile dirt. And then this first mile is probably going to be frontrunner spam as well. Now, what is classic? Not sure why it's called classic. 2400 medium. Looks like the courses get a little bit wonky in the future. And they're not circuit tracks anymore. This one is another Arimakinan, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're going to want to get a head start on Leo. So I'm going to mainly be building for this. These aces should be relatively easy. I'll probably just run like a couple end closers and like... Alright, maybe we'll just run 3 end closers. We don't really care that much about Cancer. Leo, I'm going to have to figure out. Because I think we only had one... We only had one sprint before, right? When was the original sprint? Have we had a sprint yet? I thought we did. Capricorn. I do not remember. I'm going to have to go back and watch Capricorn and see what people were running, but we have a lot of new stuff. I think this was one of the ones where I thought there was going to be a ton of frontrunner spam and then there wasn't. So potentially that happens again. Yeah, it's going to be the same distance. Still firm. Can't use the spring. autumn. When does spring come back into play? We got fall runner for those. Fall,
ちゃんと
winter,
艶っぽくできてる？いや
winter. So we might be done with spring.
私ですよ、私。
Except for Pisces, which I already have the platinum for. Okay, so we're pretty much done with spring. So that means Cheerleader King and Chio are no longer going to be super good.
さっきパンパンヘアがマーベラスってわしゃわしゃされて
I may still want to work on some Cheerleader King parents at some point for the future, because her skill does seem pretty good as long as it procs.
期待されてもって感じだけどさ。
And I have to look at Chia. What is Chia's skill like inherited, actually? That's a good
応援
question.
ってありがたいよね。
What is her thing called? I should know what it's called.
お疲れさん。エイヒレとコーラで一杯やってく？愚痴でもなんでもネイチャさんが聞きますよ。
Oh, right, it's this one.
こんな青臭いこと言うなんて私のキャラじゃないけどさ。頑張るよ。あんたと一緒に。
Yeah, not particularly good inherited, so probably don't need any Chio parents. But Kings, I think, is okay.
頑張って負けるな。お疲れ様で
Which
す。
is, where is Cheerleader Kings?
なんちゃって。
All the way at the bottom here.
また手
Yeah, she just procced this, man. That's one of the strongest accelerations in the game.
あの服屋
It should be, yeah, it's a 0.2. So why wasn't it procking? Yeah, I think she was suffering from success. I think that was the issue.
どんなんやるんだろう。程よくゆるいのだといいけど。
Yeah, suffering from success.
うちのちっちゃい
Of
弟
course.
もさ、私のこと応援してくれてるんだって。
Oh, are we always suffering from success, bro?
頑張らないとな。
And then she also can't get rushed. Okay, so yeah, you have to. It only really works on end closers for the most part, and then you gotta just pray you don't get rushed. So every time I got rushed on her,
私のキャラじゃないけどさ。
that's why it wouldn't proc.
頑張るよ。
Okay, so it's unreliable. It's good but unreliable. Got it. So that's just unfortunate. Now
ハルさん。
we did get Inari one and Sweep Tosho, and I haven't really looked at them yet.
もあるけど、人生の先輩って感じ。
So 6 second. So it's basically like yeah, it seems like it's like anchors
期待され
basically.
てもって感じだけどさ。でもなんだかんだ実際のところ応援ってありがたいよね。
We also got Inari 1 for our dirt. Looks like it's a greatly.
新入生に校舎の案内してきたんだけどさ、あのキラキラした目、私には眩しすぎますわ。
Okay, again. Looks like a lot of these can suffer from success. This also could be an okay
うちの
inherit.
ちっちゃい弟もさ、私のこと応援してくれてるんだって。
Cuts down the duration though, unfortunately, so maybe not. If it's only 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds, I don't know if that's worth. So probably not doing parent runs with her.
頑張って負けるな。お疲れ様です。どれが
What about yours inherited?
なんちゃって。
Yeah, not very good. Okay. Probably still
しっかり
build her for the next one.
器用なと こあるからさ
just because I like her
ついお
and
せっ
she's
かい
new.
焼いちゃうんだよね
Kind of similar to Tamamo Cross with built-in spurt.
イベント
She's got
準備
go
中
home.
か
Make sure
ど
go
うなん
home
だろう
works on
程よくゆるいのだといい
the next
けど
one. Does go home work on the next one? Where are we? We need to be at Leo.
お疲れさん
No, Leo's the sprint.
インヒデとコーラで一
Cancer.
杯やってく愚痴でもなんでもネイチャさんが聞きますよ
There is a downhill, so go home will work. Okay.
ハルさんちゃんとみんなを見ててすごいわ変わったとこもあるけど
This course is a little
人生の
wonky.
先輩って感じ
We got an uphill in the last spurt.
キングってしっかりしてるけど
Position keep ends really early.
ついおせっかい焼い
So I
ちゃうん
think
だよ
this is
ね
going to be potentially why front runners aren't the best, because they can get past really quickly.
イベント準備中かどんなんやるんだろう
I think if you have high wit, you get a better acceleration out of the gate because it's a instant downhill. And then I guess this doesn't count as a straight. It's just corner into corner, and then you don't get a straight until here. So that means things that proc on a straight are going to be good. So that means we're probably back to Plancha and Halloween Super Creek. So I may want to work on a Halloween Super Creek parent, because I still don't have one of those. And maybe try to get some sprint sparks going as well. Who else has something that procs on a straight that's good? We know we have you. We know we have you.
また蹄鉄へなってきちゃったもう一回一緒に買いに行かないあの服屋も寄ったり
We know you are going to be really good. So maybe I don't need Halloween Super Creek. I can just do El Condor Pasa and Nishino Flower. Let's make sure.
お疲れさんエイヒデとコーラで一杯やってく愚痴でもなんでも
This may proc too early, actually, so Nishino Flower skill may not be good here. So yeah, it looks like maybe we're going to be working with
準備中か
wherever Halloween Super Creek is.
程よくゆるいのだといいけど
Is there anybody else that I can think of that has a good straight skill? Like straight acceleration? What's your skill like
そん
again?
な青臭いこと言うなんて私のキャラじゃないけどさ
This could be good. You get a greatly velocity increase coming out of an uphill, and there's an uphill in the final spurt. So Ines Fujin could be a good front runner here. You run Ines Fujin, and then you put on Plancha and Halloween Super Creek skill.
人生の先輩って
You can get a
感じ
.45 for 5 seconds. That sounds pretty good. I see a lot of conditions here. It looks like it's just slope
ねえ
stuff, though.
髪変になってないさっきパンパンヘアがマーベラスってわしゃわしゃされてさ
So Brex 200 meters remaining. It seems like it might be purpose built for a track like that.
キングってしっかりしてるけど不器用なとこあるからさついおせっかい焼いちゃうんだよね
400 meters left here. Yeah, I think this is about 200. Let's see.
イベントやってるんだ
Where is last
賑
spurt?
やかだと思ったゆるっと顔だけ出してみる
I guess the spurt actually does start at the final corner here.
また蹄鉄へなってきちゃった
This is weird though. It says start 800 meters.
あの服屋も寄ったり
400 meters left. So yeah, I guess it starts here. So Nishino Flower skill might actually work here.
ちゃんとチアっぽくできてる？いや、服はバ
I'll
ッ
have
チ
to
リ
check
可愛いじゃん。
that.
私ですよ、私。
But if the timing is good on the acceleration, then Nishino Flower would be good here.
イベント準備中か。
Yeah, last spurt does start at 1,000, so Ines Fujin gets her greatly, I believe, because there's an uphill right here. So I'll have to test that out. I'll have to make sure Nishino Flower works, and then Ines
イベ
Fujin
ントやってるんだ。
here.
一人で賑やかだと思った。ゆるっと顔
So
だ
if
け
all, if all
出
that
してみる？
does work, then I'm thinking run Ines Fujin, inherit Nishino Flower, take Plancha. We might want to also... Let me see, what is your skill like inherited? We might want to also inherit this on Nishino Flower.
人生の先輩って感じ。
It's not that great. It's like okay.
お疲れ
I feel like there's probably better options for Nishino Flower. Might just stack the other two acceleration skills.
姉ちゃさんが聞きますよ。
Ines Fujin herself does seem good. Problem is, I need a lot of sprint sparks. So I think I'm gonna have to farm sprint sparks.
ねえ、髪変になってない？さっきパンパンヘアがマーベラスってわしゃわしゃされてさ。
Wish I'd gotten Wedding Kuren-chan. She's probably pretty good here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have her.
イベントやってるんだ。通りで賑やかだと思った。ゆるっと顔だけ出してみる？
Who else is a sprinter? I mean, I do have regular Kuren-chan.
新入生に校舎の案内してきたんだけどさ。
She does have her debuff.
あのキラキラした目、私には眩しすぎますわ。
Might be worth running her for the debuff. Her skill does have acceleration. So yeah, Kuren might be alright.
服はバッチリ可愛いじゃん。私ですよ、私。
What about regular king instead of cheerleader?
うちのちっちゃい弟もさ、私のこと応援してくれてるんだって。姉ちゃん、頑張らないとな。
Wonder if you could maybe run her as a pace chaser.
イベント準備中か。どんなんやるんだろう。程よくゆるいのだといいけど。
Yeah, she still has to be in the back a little bit, but if there's a lot of front runners, pace chaser king actually could be an option.
期待されてもって感じだけどさ。でもなんだかんだ実際のところ応援ってありがたいよね。
Who else is sprintable? I think to check that, it's probably easier to just check in-game. Let's take a look at characters here. Who is sprintable? Can we filter by that? Sprint. Bakshin. Taiki Shuttle. Taiki Shuttle also might be good here. I mean, you can't get her built-in gold skills, which is unfortunate, but shooting... Shooting, I think, does proc at the right time. I really don't have that many sprinters, so I don't have her. I don't think she's very good anyways. This is the one that I'm upset that I don't have. But considering regular Kuren does have acceleration on hers, I think we're fine with regular Kuren. Not too many sprintables. Or at least built-in sprint. Let's see. Yeah, sprint E. I don't think she'd be good here anyways, actually. I think Alcondor Pass, not really. It's gonna be a huge pain. Mayano Top Guns, potentially an option. Let's see, what about other frontrunners? I think you're sprintable, but you need to be turfed, which is annoying. Yeah, this G is going to be a problem. Even with max sprint sparks, I think you have to roll sprint on inspiration to actually get it. Really not that many sprintable characters. Fuji Kiseki. This could be an option. Built-in speed star, built-in head-on, greatly increase. Medium B, so you just need a little bit of sprint and medium sparks to get her online. At least to make her career easier. Yeah, it doesn't seem like many frontrunners are particularly sprintable here. I think, yeah, she's not very frontable. Some of them might be frontable. She's frontable, you know, actually, you do want to be passing. She's potentially frontable as well, but then you don't get speed star and head on, so I think she's better just as pace. Obviously, Mayano Top Gun is frontable, so she might be a good option for frontrunner. Karen is frontable as well. You're not losing a lot of her built-in kit with it. So maybe frontrunner Karen, and then, of course, Bakshin. But Bakshin's actual skill, I think, is kind of mid. What the hell is Bakshin? Where are you? She does have Turbo Sprint. Yeah, actually, she probably is the best frontrunner, just with her built-in kit. Problem is the medium G. Running her in Make a New Track is going to be a huge pain. You'd be rocking like medium C. You really spam medium sparks. You can maybe get her a medium B, but then you also need a mile spark. Like, what are you gonna run? Mile B, medium B? That sounds like the worst career run ever. I don't know when we're getting our next scenario, so potentially we get another scenario before. I don't know if we have a date for that yet. Let's see. When did... Let's see, do we have like a scenarios thing on here? I guess maybe we gotta go to the Japanese one. Let's see what date that one released. So next one would be Grand Live. When did Grand Live come out? August 24th, 2022. And when did Make a New Track come out? February 24th, 2022. Okay, so that's April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months after Make a New Track. So we'll potentially get it a little bit sooner. And then we got Make a New Track March 12th. And it is currently June. So yeah, we potentially do get Grand Live before Leo. Mid-July. So if we get Grand Live in July, then we can do Bakshin. So yeah, I don't think it's worth doing aces yet until we know which scenario we're going to be on, but I can definitely get parents going for this one. So I think I'm going to plan out some parent runs. And I'll do some ace runs for Cancer, but like I said, we don't really care. I already have Cancer Platinum, 2200 medium, right. Looks like no more firm, so no more borrowing NTR, which is nice, because I'm really sick of borrowing NTR. So we're on wet summer. So no more firm menace, no more spring spectacle. That's actually really, really nice. I'm very happy about that. I'm sick of having to borrow NTR for every single run. Just for Firm Menace. What is Leo? Leo's back to Firm Menace. Fun. It's just gonna be Leo though. Virgo. Virgo's sunny fall. And still wet. So no firm. And back to firm on Libra. So at least we get some breaks from NTR. Alright, well, at least I think I got an idea of what my plan is from here on. So we'll burn through this RP, and I'll call it for now, and then I may be back later with Persona. And then I'm gonna start getting things together to do my huge figure unboxing. It's probably gonna be the biggest on YouTube, so I'm gonna want to put some effort into it and do some editing. So it's gonna be a while before it comes out, but I want to start filming that, and I don't want a huge. I have 2 stacks of boxes to the ceiling in the corner right now. It's taking up so much space. I'm sick of looking at it. I want to get that opened. then I'm gonna have to reorganize my entire display space to fit everything. But I'll have a lot of figure content after that, because I'll have everything set up to film, and I'll have a lot of stuff to unbox, and we got a lot of Uma Musume figures that I want to get open and on display. I did manage to stay in retention range for Class 6, surprisingly. But now I'm trying to hit like 815k again, which just gotta get lucky. I did get it on a weaker opponent, so I'm just gonna send these on weaker opponents and hope we can score well. Actually, maybe I should put some of the new aces on the team. Especially that bourbon. That bourbon I made is actually probably going to do really well here. Yeah, it's going to be better than the Saiyan Sky. I think this king is still better for sprint. I'd like somebody else for sprint, honestly. I don't really have anybody else that I can put on sprint right now. Because I would like this king instead of... Actually, I'd like Encloser King, probably, instead of this Fine Motion. This Fine Motion's alright for team trials, but this Bourbon's going to do a lot better. I don't really care about team trials, but it is nice to stay in Class 6. And that's certainly not going to do it.
私のキャラじゃないけどさ、頑張るよ、あんたと一緒に。
So yeah, unfortunately, no Group A. So
お疲れさん。
no final stream. I do not feel like streaming Group B finals. I'll just post the results in the community tab, but it's pretty much a guaranteed W. I should have gotten into Group A. We had a lot of really bad luck. So it's unfortunate, but nothing I can do. If King doesn't want to proc her unique because she suffers from success or gets rushed, I mean, what am I gonna do? We lose because Bourbon gets a late start. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm just losing RNG at that point. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So, like I said, may or may not stream later. I'll see if I'm in the mood for Persona. But I'm gonna call it here for now, and it's gonna be a little while before I stream Umu Musume again. But I'll try to stream some other games if my energy level allows it. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. I may see you tomorrow or later today or tomorrow. We will see. What day is it actually? Monday. Yeah, I'll try to stream tomorrow if I don't stream later today. So. Whenever I do that, until then, bye.